Welcome to the Season 8 NDS Open. Here's the qualifying order for the real drivers. Because we're at Eldora, we can't fit 35 here, so the real drivers will take this race, and then the fantasy drivers will take their race. Top 3 from each race get in, and then 1 fan vote from each. So a total of 8 transfers. For this field, they're going to have to finish top 3. So Misty Viper on pole for this event, as they're getting situated to take the green flag. Pace car is in. Let's get racing. Green, green, green flag in the air. Already you see the low line working wonders here. Misty Viper getting down to it. Other drivers putting their best foot forward. Ben, top of 3. They need to get on the exit of the corners as much straight line momentum for the straightaway, but also not running into each other the best they can. Cody Goforth to the lead. Monaco's on the inside. Looking at the outside, they get a little up into that wall. They're going to have reinforced right sides to try to mitigate some of that wall damage they're going to be getting here. Hamill on the move. Misty Viper drops back a bit. Eric Monaco on the high side, and you can see there's a really good chance for a driver that may not get as much spotlight time in order to be up here. As we got a caution out. Caution on the track. Let's see what it is for. First caution of the day. KSS, BSS, and others. And down the back there. Helicopter cam, you can really see how bad it gets. It's like the 4 wanted to get as much exit as he can on the backstretch. He just gets into Craig Newhouse, Wyatt Junkman, and Ben getting into it as well. Oh, Esri just hits the 4. The 17 getting into it a bit. So a lot of unfortunate moments coming for some of our drivers here. Let's take a look. Everybody's still on track on the lead lap. Nice and good. Very good. So as the caution ticks away, let's take a look at some of the runners here we got. Cody Goforth up front, Chris Puckerboy second, Derek Hamill third. Lights off on the pace car. And you see some of these just outside the top 3. Monaco, Team Duke, Misty Viper. Definitely a lot of opportunity in open air to try to make this field, especially if they keep racing like that. The 60, just doing what he needs to do so far. Let's see if he can keep it up. Pace cars in. We are back to green, green, green flag racing. With the single file restart, they could get a long run under their belt and kind of see who rises to the top. Ooh, Monaco making a great move through 3 and 4 right here. Puck up the track a little bit. They're kind of letting the leader run away, but remember, top 3 gets you payouts. Misty Viper coming back on the low side. Hamill, he's way up the track, kind of struggling a bit with the handling of the 8. Team Duke getting past as the 8 gets back on the low side, comes back with a vengeance. There is just a lot of action here to be enjoyed. Let's go high up on the spectator cam. You can really see just a bird's eye view of all the drivers doing their best to move their way up through the field. The 40 doing a lot of defense here. Whoa! Misty Viper down the track. He saves it. But that's going to be a pass for the 8 and the 3. Hamill and Monaco get through. Team Duke waiting for his time to shine. 21 back in the Open. Team Duke has had his fair share of success, but not recently. Misty Viper hasn't won in a while. 97 of Ben. He's doing the best he can. RBV in 8th, or moving up to 7th, as now you see, even outside the top 10, it gets crazy. Some 3 wide action. Wyatt Junkman trying to come back. Absolute madhouse right now. Still 3 wide. Very far back. You see Kyle D. Slips back a bit in positions, is all the way back to KSS on track. But Cody Goforth is still the one right now to run away with it, as they are battling crazy right now. Team Duke all the way up to 2nd place. Taking a look at what the 21's got. Look at the 97. Ben. Ben's slowly on the rise. Let's see what he has. If he could just get a little bit turned down, just right where he needs to be. But no, the 87. RBV is going to come flying in. Kind of like waiting in the wings and just hoping that it's his time to shine. Monaco and Duke, they're getting a little high, but the 8 can't quite capitalize. The 3 up on the high side. It's going to be tough. Here comes Ben, that 97. He is looking strong today. Misty Viper, just trying to survive. How crazy these guys go in the Open. RBV's been able to get underneath a lot of drivers here. He is looking for a top 3 spot. Ben's fighting for 2nd. Look at the 87 down low. Potential top 3 spot on the line. The lap's winding down. Ben gets a bit of wall there. The 40 takes advantage. Still very strong. Wyatt Junkman not out of it yet. The 5 able to run through the field. Just ever one position at a time. And now he has to look at making a pass on the 40. Oh, man. Oh, Ben's up a little bit. Can he hold that? We'll have to see. 4th place. There's the onboard. It gets a little dusty. And you cannot barely even see the 60. He is just way out there. Wyatt Junkman's 4th place. Just needs the spot. If he could just pull this one out. The spot on 97, that would be great as he's in the wall. Oh, someone's underneath the 5. Eric Monaco's on the attack now, too. Trying for a comeback. Another driver trying to make a comeback is Chris Puckerboy in the 2. It comes in waves. The short track action. No shortage of just guys doing everything they can to throw themselves at this all-star event. The 3 now settles a 4th. Gets in line right around the outside. And now when you're single file like that, you don't have to worry about drivers coming around the inside, but once you get somebody like that, like you see the 87 back there, RBV just throwing it down the inside, making pass on puck, and now he's looking for one at a time. That's when you got to worry. If you get a little bit too high into that wall, that could create just a lot of hardships there if you just get into the wall a little bit, like the 97 just did. And they are pushing. This is for fourth. RBV's going to send them 3 wide. Oh, no. Monaco's around. Big wrecking into one. Oh, someone's flipping. That's might be the 87. Caution's out. And Cody Goforth going to take the yellow. We got to see what happened here. If they can get it sorted out in time. RBV. He just sent it in 3 wide without kind of any fear for what the 5 was doing. And then they just all come undone. The 87 just up the wall a little bit and he goes for a tumble. RBV's night is destroyed. I don't think Junkman really got away much better on that one. Like, you saw how it started when he got into the wall a little bit, and he's just already lost control. Puck does a great job getting on the brakes, but, oh, Hamill tried to cut it down and just gets into him. And everybody's doing their best job, try to get on the brakes, slow down for this, slow down. And what a way to end the Open, it seems. 87 RBVs out of the race. The question is, will there be another restart? Goforth, pending his transition to the Open. And there will not be another restart. Checkered flag in the air for the 60 to transfer in. The 40 transfers in. And the 97 transfers in on pace. So those 3 get in. And the fan vote winner will also be making it into the All-Star race. Kyle D in the 6 will be in the field as well. That is all for the real side of things. Let's take it down to the fantasy drivers. And here we are. This is the Fantasy Driver Open. Take a look at the qualifying results. And we are going to see something that we've never seen before in NDS. A full Fantasy Driver race. With 22 of 80 on pole for this event. As we are going to see even more chaos. As the back markers get their time to shine. The 22 leads us to the green flag in the air. Ado and J-Money off into turn 1. As that low side's going to get the most turn off. Really see Macaroni. It's about the top 3. And the low line is making the money. 1 lap complete. And so far, the battle for the lead is going to be very contested between these drivers. Ben D. Straw is looking to take the lead. Here comes Ben D. Straw. And oh, contact from J Money and Ado. The Puff is coming in the top 3. The 50s are rolling. A little bit of 3 wide back here. Wolf Van Halen trying to get a pass on Terry Balea. Here comes Terry. And these drivers, they don't know what the fan vote situation looks like. They have to go all out for this race every time. Beach Brutus on the rise. The 15 looking for some positions here. As Wolf Van Halen slots into the top 3. under fire from Beach Brutus if the 15 can get there. Look at this mess. 3 wide. Terry Bollea got put top of 3 somehow. That's not good. Just look at Beach Brutus's line. Just seeing where he is. Go spectator cam. He's going to lose 4th. That's going to really be unfortunate. As you can just kind of see who's trying to make it. Whoa, Wolf Van Halen. A little bit slow there. Can't Silent Suzuka do anything with it. As they come out of the dust, they get relatively sorted out. Battle for 3rd. The 7's lunging low. Right here, the 20 gives. You can see Macaroni, that 48, looking for something. I think we're going to see somebody come up through the field, or at least try to. We get to the later stages of this race. Being relatively orderly, well, relatively speaking. The Puff drops the 3rd. The 50 up on the top side. And the 44. Ben D. Straw has taken the lead and is not giving it up. The 7, Silent Suzuka, slowly working her way up. Oh, big chunk of the wall for the 7. The 50, the 56. Plenty of these eagle-eyed viewers just circling the drain, seeing their time to strike. The 20 getting a prime opportunity here to pass the 56. Every spot matters. The 50 given some bullying to get past the 7. Derek Baum's 0-1. He looked like he had a really solid run. Just can't seem to really continue with it. Oh, the 0-1. Something's up with the 0-1. Make an unscheduled pit stop. So, tough break for the 0-1 team. Top 3 are pulling away from this thing. Silent Suzuka and the Puff are giving it hell for 2nd. You know, both these drivers are driving with their lives on the line. Dr. Popper entering the top 10. It's a pretty solid run so far. Some of these drivers just never been able to get it working so far. Terry Bollea's there. Seeing guys like Chad Chadberger, Fred Jones, Karane Inda, they're giving it a shot, just not able to make up that many positions. Tub Schittler among them. The 62 has just been bad. Billy Mays and Kasane Teto also near the back pretty consistently. Or at least went to the back as soon as the drop of the green flag. Ben D. Straw looking to give up the lead here. The 7 shoots to the front. Here comes Butterpants and the Puff. Both these drivers know what they're racing for. Dr. Popper's entered the top 5. They're just all over the place. The 0-1 has gotten back out there, but not looking too hot. Oh, 3rd place. The 56 is on the case. Oh, we got a caution. As it looks like Ben D. Straw is going to get to the line first. And Butterpants takes it 3rd. Got caution is out. Take a look. I might know what it's for. I saw a bit of crunching on the one of the drivers. Oh, Macaroni. Just coming through and right there glances off of Dr. Popper. Now they're trying to get it sorted out since the caution happened at the line. A lot of the drivers slowing into one. Oh. Huge shunt for Ado. Oh, that's a secondary incident here. This was Billy Mays. This might have been a reaction to what they were seeing with the 48. Billy Mays slides up after that little bit of contact with Fred Jones, and the 22 gets destroyed for it. Talk about peaking early. 22's day is most likely done. Cars on pit road. They're going to get her back out there. And I think they're also going to be on the lead lap, too. So that's a chance. Just a chance. Pace cars in. Let's get this thing back racing. Terry Bollea is out with a mechanical issue. 16 cars in lead lap. Let's go back green, green, green. Butterpants trying to get through. Just getting stuck behind somebody. The Puff. Oh, look at that lap car. The 01. Can he hang with it? Did they get it fixed? Silent Suzuka up top. The Puff down low. The 01. 3 wide. Suzuka's trying to get through. Here comes J Money. J Money's on the rise. J Money gets a third. Suzuka's trying to pull down. Just getting to fourth. And that is Karane Inda in the 51. Pulling top 5 right now. Just a couple spots away from greatness. The Puff in second trying to hold him off. J Money, Silent Suzuka. Multiple drivers trying to have their best run through here. J-Mo giving the lane away. Chadberger is getting so close to greatness. The Puff in the 50. He sees Ben D. Straw all the way back there. I mean, that's still quite a ways away. Oh, Suzuka in the wall. Again. It feels like these drivers have been driving sloppily forever. But this is the transfer spot. The 51 going for the transfer. And she'll get it. The Puff is way up the track. Big opportunity. Oh, contact off the 50 and 51. A lot of sloppy driving. But it is a showcase for them giving it their all. J Money keeping it relatively clean so far. He's coming back. He's coming back to third. Looking at Fred Jones. Oh, whoa, oh, but they're going around. The 86 and the 56. At the line, Ben D. Straw, Karane Inda. And oh, we got more trouble in the front. Lots of trouble. J Money crossed the line third, but there might have been a controversy there. We'll address that later. For now, the underlying issue for the caution. It looks like Fred Jones. He might not have known he was 3 wide, just trying to power just a little bit there with Silent Suzuka. And they both slide. The 7 kind of straightens it out, but the 86 gets kind of tossed around. Beach Brutus gets through. Kasane Teto shoots the gap, but a lot of drivers going high. Ado on the brakes to avoid that. All right, now we have a situation, a bit of a controversial moment here. J Money checks up because he ran up on Karane too fast, and the Puff just dumps J Money, but J Money is being scored as third despite being spun. Beach Brutus slams into the puff. That 50's got to be damaged pretty heavily there. As other drivers are coming in, and they're going to get this one sorted out eventually. All right, the bean counters. We are being scored. This race will also end under caution. I mean, that's just a rite of passage of this place. And these guys go crazy. They don't end under green. So your open transfers being Ben D. Straw, Karane Inda, and J Money will all three make it into the All-Star race. Pending the checkered flag on the pacing. Fred Jones out of the race. And it is official. 1, 2, 3 coming across the line. Right there. And for the puff, 4th place really has to suck after that moment right there you had on track. But the silver lining is that the 50 of the puff will win the fan vote. It was split 4 ways, tiebreaker on track position, so the 50 will race in the All-Star race. And the top 3 will as well. And that is all for the Open. See you soon in the All-Star race.